What's good, y'all? It's our first vlog. Bren didn't even know I'm vlogging right now, but yeah, we about to start this in my apartment here at school. It's nice. Alright, let's get it.
What's up, y'all? So, you know, this will be one of our first videos, and I'm just gonna take you through like a day in the life of Bren and Ness. Trying to get the lighting right for you guys, cause I'm about to chef it up. I'm gonna make some, you know, cause we vegan on this side, so I'm gonna make some of this chickpea pasta linguine with a roasted garlic pasta sauce. So all I asked him to do was the dishes. So once he's done brushing his teeth, he'll be doing that. You know, I like pasta. Damn, that was hard. I like pasta because I feel like it's something quick to make. All you have to do is like boil water, put the noodles in there, you know, get the sauce right. I like to add things to the sauce, so like I'll cut up onions and garlic and I'll put it in the sauce. But since that's roasted garlic, I don't have to do all the chopping up the garlic and stuff. I mean, maybe I'm just rambling about this, but
Put it back now.
I'll pass you over to Ness.
You take it.
Oh, now he don't want to vlog. It was his idea to vlog though. I wanted to do, like I said, more of a formal video for you guys. So we were gonna be sitting here telling you guys about like our struggles and stuff like that, and answering a few questions. So I
But what's
put
better?
together-
Hush. Oh, that was kind of rude, I'm sorry. But what's better? Like vlogging our whole day while asking these questions in different
You
locations?
about to get popped.
She front, she don't do that. Stop it. Stop with the capping. I won't even say that, but
So
this my little son.
You too.
This my
you
son.
my son. Stop. All right. Give me the camera. Give me the camera.
Make sure you put your hand through it. I don't want that to drop.
Let me tell you. We're gonna be making vegan pasta. Well, I am, once he does the dishes. And so Ness and I have been vegan for about 4 months. It's been hard, yeah, because you know when you first convert to veganism, I be messing up. When you first convert to like veganism, you start thinking about all the favorite foods that weren't vegan. Like for example, mine was cheese, and I really enjoyed eating chicken.
She still think about that stuff. Don't let her lie. It's the process.
Did I ask him? I don't think I did. But yeah, like for example, if I do cheat, and I'm not gonna lie, like we cheat sometimes. I'll cheat with like shrimp or salmon or, you know, that good stuff.
That good stuff, what?
Yeah, I'm ashamed. I just said that, but it's that good stuff. I hope to one day be a full-on vegan. I mean, I would consider myself a vegan because we mostly eat plant-based foods, but I cheat. Humans are not perfect. I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. But yeah, like maybe we should get into how we met and stuff like that. So I was a freshman, and I was a freshman, right?
Look, you gotta walk around.
Quiet!
Hey, listen, like they don't want to see your face. You know what I mean? Like, what if we in the car? That's better.
So I was a freshman, right? No, because that's not fair, because that means that you don't have to look at the camera. It's me looking at the camera the whole time.
What's wrong with that? You take selfies in the mirror all day.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to be shy now. Like you in the camera all day.
He's annoying.
I'm annoying. That's what happens when you speak facts. People don't like all the truth.
Be quiet. So, look at Luna. Let me show you Luna.
You can zoom into with the thing. That's hard. Gotta let it focus. Look at
her. She living her best life. Ain't got time for Ness and his BS. Yeah, I like that.
You gonna get on with the story or not?
So I'm gonna continue the story while he does dishes. Yeah, my man does dishes. So girls, get you a guy out there that does dishes and helps you out with the housework. You know what I'm saying? That's a real man. So back to the story. I was a freshman when I met him, of course. I mean, duh. It was 2016 summer. And being that I'm an HEOP student, I had to be on campus for like 2 months of my summer just to get my feet wet with like college classes and stuff. And so, you know, some HEOP students get to stay on campus and work and stuff like that. So there was this one friend of ours who was HEOP. She was a sophomore at the time and she was working on campus. She was really eager to meet like the new HEOP freshmen and, you know, like get to see who they were. And so she invited me and a few of my other friends to go over to like a dinner. She was making rice and beans, and at the time I was just eating campus food, and you know, campus food is usually just a hit or miss. Like either they make something really good or that food is just trash.
They only make good stuff on the first day of school or whenever parents come. That's it.
Yeah, he's not lying. So I was, you know, I was like, hey, why not? She's making rice and beans. I freaking love Spanish food. You know, I'm Spanish, but like rice and beans, let me tell you, I could eat that every single day of my life. So you know I couldn't turn that offer down when she was like, hey, I'm making rice and beans, come over. So, you know, my friends and I got dressed, we got ready, we were gonna go, you know, we were gonna have some drinks, we were gonna eat. And I wasn't expecting to meet anybody else that night. But it happened that when we got to her place, she's like, okay, there's 3 guys on the basketball team that are coming over. Like, I want you to meet them. One of them is my best friend. You know, she just gave us a description of these guys. And, you know, like, I was a little nervous because I'm like, okay, so guys on the basketball team are going to come over. Like, what the heck? I barely even started the semester and I'm already meeting people on the basketball team. So, you know, she tells me about one guy in specific and she's like, oh, you know, he's my best friend. It's his birthday today. It was Ness. And so, you know, after like 20 to 30 minutes of us just chilling and having girl time, the guys came through.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm telling you, like, he was so quiet. You did not hear a peep out of this boy. And so, like, Glow, who had invited us over and like held the whole little get together, was like telling all of us beforehand, like, oh, you know, my best friend, he's A Boogie's producer, like, you know, like he's lit, this, that, and the third. And at the time I'm like, okay, like, first of all, I didn't know what a producer was. Second, barely knew who A Boogie was, because that was 2016. I don't think he was like super big the way he is today. And I was just like, all right. Ness at the time, well, he still does, but like now I can't really hear it. He has kind of like an accent. So when he introduced himself, I kind of noticed. And then I don't know how it came to this, but he started saying Marist, and the way he said it was just like, he was like, Marist. Right, like he just said it.
She the only person in my whole life said I had an accent. So,
I swear he has an accent.
She was listening hard, so.
Hard. You hear? He has an accent. I'm telling you. So, you know, he said Marist, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna make fun of this kid. You know, like just to lighten the mood. I'm goofy. Like, let's do this. So I'm like, what did you just say? Kept picking on him about it.
For months.
For months.
Maybe a year.
And like it happened that when I was done with my program, you know, I had added him and all of his friends on Snapchat. Because you know how that thing goes, you know, boys meet you and they want your Snapchat, they want your number, your mother's number, like they just want all the contacts. So you know, I added him on Snapchat. I had posted something. He like hit me up about it. And he's like, first of all, I thought he was one of the other guys. So I'm here like, is this you? Like, Brian? He's like, no. You know, just trying to throw in there that he's A Boogie's producer. He was like, oh, no, this is Ness. Remember me? Like, Courtney? I'm like, oh, okay. Not knowing like which one it was still.
Shady. I knew who you were.
I mean, he knew who I was, but you know, there was 3 guys. Like, they just
3 girls.
But you guys just added the Snapchats. Like, how was I supposed to remember who was who?
Because my Snapchat say Court CC3.
And to be honest, I wasn't paying attention. You guys like introduced yourselves, but then like the faces and the names, I couldn't match them together. Cause like, you know, you guys were like brand new people to me. So
you should back your camera up, cause I don't want to be looking at you that close. Even though you're beautiful, but you know, give them some space.
So yeah, you know, he hit me up on Snapchat, and from there, like, we just hit it off. We hung out when I came back to Maris. It was always such a good time. He was so nice to me. At the time, I was trying to get over my first relationship that really didn't turn out the best. And so, like, I liked him, but, you know, I was like, I was just confused and I didn't know what to do. So, like, I was like, okay, there's this guy that treats me really good and he's so nice. Like, I like him, but I'm scared because I don't want to, like, get into something again and it just be a disaster. And, you know, like, watching movies and stuff about college relationships and how people do you dirty and stuff like that, like, all of that was going through my head because I didn't really know who he was. I hung out with him a few times and yeah, things were great, but you know, it's that sort of thing where you think about it and you're like, you know, this guy could turn on me any second. Like, I don't know who I'm dealing with right now. But I got to hang out with him a lot more. 2 years passed and I realized, you know, he's just a really genuine, good person. Like, this is who he is. And I started to crush on him hard. I did, you know. I liked him a lot.
It took 2 years?
It took like 2 to 3 years. Like
a real crush? You was hanging out and stuff?
No, it didn't take, for me to have a crush on you, no, it was much quicker than that. Like, I had a crush on you. Like, your sophomore year, I definitely had a crush on you, but I was being a little cautious because I was like, you know, I don't want to hurt this guy because I'm unsure of my own feelings, you know? Like, he's so nice. And it's like, why would you want to hurt somebody who's genuine and who's nice and who, you know, makes you feel good? It's not a good feeling. Like, it sucks to hurt people. So like, I was confused at the time. So I just didn't know like what I wanted to do. And anyways, you guys get the point. So, I mean, like, things weren't always flowers and rainbows, you know. Things weren't always the best. Because after his sophomore year, like, I guess he just started really blowing up with his music. And, you know, he was super focused. So, like, it went from us hanging out a lot to us hanging out very little. And, I mean, we did have a few, like, little arguments here and there that kind of got us upset. And we wanted to be petty towards one another. His junior year and my sophomore year, things weren't the best. Like, we literally hung out about twice all year. And it would happen this way where we'd get together and we'd have such a good time. We'd laugh, we'd be goofy, like, just having such a good time with each other. He'd drop me off and I wouldn't see him for months. And, you know, it kind of made me sad because it was just like, damn, like, I hit it off with this boy. Like, he's great. He makes me happy. Like, I love laughing with him. I love being in his presence. And it's like, damn, I haven't seen him in months. And I don't know if I should hit him up because I don't know if he really wants to hang out again. Like, I don't know what's going on. But, you know, I'm kind of persistent. So I kept hitting him up. And
but you understand now, like, why I did what I did.
Yeah, I understand now because it's like, he was just super focused. And he had a goal, and I guess he just didn't want to be distracted, and I get that.
And I didn't want to commit because I knew, like, I love hard, so that's where my attention gonna be most of the time.
He loves hard because my baby treat me good. But nothing's perfect, so like I said, like we'd see each other every now and then like we would go like long gaps of time without seeing each other, and I didn't understand, because it was like, okay, so the vibes are great, like we can really talk to each other about anything, we can be goofy with each other, and we can be our true selves, but like we wouldn't see each other for months. Like it just wasn't adding up. But I knew, like, don't give up, do not give up, because I knew how things were between us. I knew what kind of person he was, and every time we hung out, like it felt like he liked me too. So like something in me was just like, don't give up, do not give up.
Simone, though, because she helped you with that
Oh
too.
man, shout out to my friend Simone, my best friend Simone. You know, you always have that one friend that you go to and you tell them about everything. So a lot of the times when I was going through things with Ness, like she was the person I would go to, sorry. And like I would tell her, like, Simone, like I don't know what's going on, like we haven't hung out in so long, like he's kind of being kind of rude to me, he's not answering, this, that, and the third. And she'd be like, Bren, like I used to hang out with you guys, and I know that that boy likes you. Like, he's probably just busy, like, be understanding, or he's probably just really stressed out. And she kind of put things into perspective for me, like, you know, it's a big job. You're a music producer, and you're producing for these big people, so there's a lot of pressure on you.
In college.
In college, and there's, like, a lot of pressure on you. So once I started talking to her more, like, I started understanding. You can't really expect... Not that you can't expect too much. Well, I don't know how to put this, but like I couldn't expect us to hang out every day of the week. Like that wasn't gonna happen, because he was busy, I was busy. Like the time wasn't right. And so, like, you know, I kept going to Simone, and she kept telling me, like, don't give up. Like, if you really like him, because I know you do, and I know he really likes you, like, don't give up. So it kind of kept me strong. Like, it kind of kept my faith there too. Like, you know, this could turn around.
Gonna start that food?
Can I tell the story?
Yeah.
But yeah, so a few months before we started dating, like I would write him and I'd be like, hey, like he would ignore me. And I'd be like, hey, what's up? Like, are you okay? Like, why did you stop writing me? And sometimes he straight up just say, like, stop texting me, don't talk to me. And I'd be like, what?
What?
You would dead say that.
Stop texting me?
Stop texting me. Don't talk to me.
Not just when you text me, like if you're arguing and I'll say something like
we wouldn't even argue. He took it as arguing, and I think it was because he was under a lot of stress. But I'd be like, yo, why are you not talking to me? Like, why does this have to keep happening all the time? Like, I just wanted answers to those questions. Like, I didn't understand why things were like going to shit, basically. Like, he just didn't want to talk.
No, I was telling you, I said, like, I feel like you, remember I said I felt like you was too attached at one time, and I would say certain things, but you just wasn't hearing it. And
I don't even think it was that I was too attached, because, like, I didn't expect him to hang out with me every day of the week, but I didn't want months to go by before we hung out again. Like, that was just, like, the part that just had me like, what? But, I mean, we worked it out. We fixed things. I told him how I really felt about, like, the way that he was treating me at the time. And once we spoke face to face, like, I guess he really just understood me. And he was like, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. Like, I never want to make you feel that way. But it's like, I was busy, and I felt like, you know, you weren't taking no for an answer. I felt like you weren't being understanding. What we really needed to do was just hear each other out, you know? When you're in a relationship, it's always best. Well, we weren't even in a relationship yet. But when you're in a relationship, it's always best to keep open communication. Like, if you're ever feeling any kind of way, like, talk to your significant other about it. Like, let them know that you're feeling this way. That's the only way to get things fixed. And so now I'm gonna turn it over to Ness, because I'm about to cook. And then I'll show you guys afterwards what I've made, because it shouldn't take that long. But, all right, y'all.
Turn the camera off.
So, the pasta's done. And I would say that I give it like a 7.5. Maybe if I would have added like some vegetables to it, it would have been a little better. Now we'll see what he thinks.
All good. Cold in here. I like it, but I think it's the pasta. It's so like chickpea pasta need a lot of stuff. Chickpea pasta need a lot of stuff to like make it what you like. The sauce good, but like the pasta though.
So he says
The egg.
5.1. What you said?
You said it.
5.1?
I said what I said.
Next time you make it.
I said thank you. I told you 8, but you gonna ask questions you heard.
What?
You wanna answer the questions that I already answered. What do you want? I said it wrong. You wanna ask a question that you? Nah, that's whatever. I can't think of it. I'm hungry.
Being that I'm hungry too, I kind of give it a 9. Because it's just something that's filling me up.
I'm trying to teach you how to be more of a YouTuber. Supposed to be like a vlogger. Supposed to be recording everything.
I had like some cake this morning. It was a vegan soy-free cake, and it had like an almond butter frosting with like bits of almond on top, and it was delicious. It was so good. And you know, at first I was telling him like, hey, I kind of want to go get like this dessert from that like vegan place that we go to, and he was like, oh, it's too early for sugar, right? But I bought the cake, and I'm like, babe, you want some? And guess who wanted some?
Okay. You do the same thing. So mention that too. If it's there, I'm gonna try it.
There be cappers out here. I don't want to point any elbows. Capping. Capping. Okay, so I compiled a series of 8 questions that we're gonna ask each other, and we're just gonna take turns. So I'm gonna start with the question for Ness. Would you rather be the funniest person alive or the most attractive?
I'd rather be the funniest person alive. I'd rather be the funniest person alive because the person I'm attracted to is attracted to me already. I don't need to be attracted to nobody else. I found my one, my woman, my son.
He's clearly my son.
Alright.
I just finished cooking for him. I do his laundry. That's my son.
I do the dishes. I ain't gonna go.
That's my son. I have my son doing the dishes because he has to get some chores done.
I do the dishes. I pay the bills.
His mother cannot be doing it all.
I pay the bills. Since you want to go there. What's up? What you gotta say?
I buy the groceries.
Sometimes, and doing that? Huh?
You don't pay my phone bill.
Okay.
So he pays for his bills.
You don't pay mine. Where you living? Where you staying?
Don't even do that. That's like not even nice.
All right, let's exit. Let's finish the questions. Are you in the mood? Would you rather be unable to lie or unable to speak?
Right about now, unable to speak because I don't want to speak to you.
Okay, that's fine. She began moves.
Because he gets me there. He really gets me there. And then he gets upset when I do certain things. But I do the same things that he does.
Yo, you a hypocrite. When I say that, it's
exactly. I'm pulling on you.
You don't gonna talk like that.
What? That I'm pulling on you? Oh man.
They gonna see all this.
You know what? If you want to make me seem like a fool, let's do it.
Who's making you seem like a fool?
Let's do it. And actually, I'm kind of hungry. I want some of that.
Oh, you wildin'. If you ask nicely. You gotta do some setting where you can keep your phone on, because
It's Bren.
turn it off.
So, we just finished having our chickpea pasta.
I ain't done.
Well, he's not done. But I told up. And so we thought that we'd ask each other a few questions, fun questions, and we'd get to, introduce ourselves to you guys and just make it a little fun. So my first question to you is, would you rather be the funniest person alive or the most attractive?
Well, I'd rather be the funniest person alive because I don't need to do any more attracting. I already found my girl.
Good answer. Now, what is your question for me?
Would you rather be unable to lie or let me say it over. Would you rather be unable to lie or unable to speak?
I feel like I'd rather be unable to lie because I feel like I'm a pretty honest person. I don't ever really lie like that. So yeah, I think that's the answer I'll go with. What's the one thing that people always misunderstand about? Wait, no, that's your question. If you could go back in time, what age would you begin at?
I'll go back to middle school days. I don't know what age that is, but if y'all know, tell us in the comments, because I don't remember. That was years ago. But I'll go back to that day and age because I was on this basketball team, this travel basketball team called ICC, and I used to get out of school, like on Fridays, you guys go to school early to travel different states to play basketball. And I think that was just one of the life-changing part of my life.
Okay. Middle school, those years were all right for me. Now, your second question for me that I read ahead of time.
What's the one thing that people always misunderstand about you?
I feel like the one thing that people always misunderstand about me is my humor and my sarcasm. Like, people tend to be upset by that and intimidated by it. When I'm just playing around with someone, they tend to get really angry with me, and it's I wasn't trying to get you upset. I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I'm literally just trying to make you laugh and be funny. My third question to you was, what was the very first thing you thought about me?
Thought you were pretty. And I want to get to know you better.
Good answer. I like it. Thanks, babe.
How would you respond if one of us was offered a job that required a lot of traveling?
So, that's a good question. I'd be a little sad because I feel like I really like to spend time with you. I like to be in your presence. I'm my happiest when I'm with you. So I'd be sad, but I'd be understanding because you gotta get those bills paid. You gotta, get some kind of income going. So that would be my best answer. Describe the worst haircut you've ever had.
I don't think this was the worst haircut I ever had, but I had a mohawk. No, it wasn't even like long. But it was short. I think I had little waves on the side. But I had Ness like carved in. It was fresh back then. Everybody used to get the designs in their hair. Like, I don't see nobody doing that no more. But yeah. What person had the most impact in your life?
The person, first of all, there's like a lot of people who've had the most, like, who've had significant impact in my life. But if I had to choose one person, I'd say that it's definitely my dad. I feel like, I don't know, he always kind of just pushed me to go hard in whatever it was that I did. He helped me like build confidence as a kid. So yeah, definitely. How has this relationship been different from your past relationships?
My past relationships, I haven't really had a friendship with them like I do with you. Like our relationship started as a friendship, but other relationships that I had started out as like, I think you're attractive, I want to get to know you better, as in like, I already know I want to be your girl. I want you to be my girlfriend. So like I didn't really get to build with them on that friend level like I have with you.
I agree that this relationship with you has been one of the best, because I feel like, just like you said, like I really got to establish like a friendship with you before we moved forward into like dating and stuff. I feel like you understand me. I feel like you really care about my feelings. And I have to say, you're my first really serious relationship. And I feel like we've been doing this thing right.
What's one thing about our relationship that makes you the happiest?
So one thing about our relationship that makes me the happiest is how goofy we can be. So like Ness and I are both kind of like funny, and we love to laugh, and like, I don't know, we're just always in our element when we're laughing. I feel like that's what brings us close to, is that we can really express ourselves and just be our true selves in front of each other. Where have you always wanted to travel to, and why?
I've always wanted to go to I've always wanted to go to Cali because of like every movie and like a lot of entertainment stuff is shot in Cali or is like originated from Cali. And just the good weather, like the beach in Grand Theft Auto. Like you probably don't know the Venice Beach that's in Grand Theft Auto. So I was like, damn, I want to see this in person. So Cali.
I want to go to Cali, so maybe we can make that happen.
If you can take anything you learned from the present, what is one lesson that you applied to your past?
Maybe to not take every bad situation in my life as the end of the world, because you know, when bad things tend to happen, like I'll just be like super dramatic and exaggerate about it, like oh my gosh, like like oh my gosh, like how am I gonna come back from this, like this is crazy. So I definitely try to tell myself to keep a more positive mindset and to just remember that everything is gonna be okay, just regardless of what happens.
That's true.
My question to you is, what things about me make you know I'm the one for you?
Things make me know that you're one for me. Just how accepting you are of me, like how you support me since we've met, how loving you are. I just said one thing, but I'm gonna just tell a few because too many just to say one. But how you always show me love, like you always show me love, even though sometimes it'd be overwhelming because I never experienced that much love in a relationship. It was always like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was different for me, but it helped me grow. Like, we used to be in the mall, like when we first started dating, like she would hold my hand, and like, what is that called? Public affection, something like that.
PDA, public Public display of affection.
Yeah, I wasn't really with that. Like, I was with it, but it was like hard for me to get used to that. Even like kissing in public, but I'm used to it now.
I mean, I never really noticed that. Like when it came to holding his hand, I didn't notice that he was like hesitant. But when it came to like giving him a peck on the lips in public, he would kind of just be like he'll kiss me, yeah, but he'll just like, you could tell that he was kind of uncomfortable about it. But he's definitely grown from that, and like now I can hold his hand and hug him and kiss him anywhere, and he just doesn't care.
Mm-hmm. What are 3 things? Hold on. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think this is worded right, but this is what she said. What are 3 things? I can't even speak. What are 3 things? I'm putting other words in it, and there's not even an R in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What 3 things do you most hope to be remembered for? What I think it should be worded as is, what 3 things do you hope to be most remembered for? If you think I'm right, tell us in the comments. If you think she's right, tell us in the comments.
3 things that I would want to be remembered for are my kindness, my originality, and like how genuine I am. Like I feel like I'm pretty genuine.
Why those 3 things out of all the things you are?
Because I feel like those are the core aspects of my personality. I feel like that's just really who I am. Like if I had to sum it up in 3 words, like Brendolyn is kind, original, and genuine.
KOG.
So this is my last question for Ness. Are you a dog or cat person, and why?
Well, I have both animals. I have 2 cats, or 3 now. I got 1 dog. But here, where we stay, we only have 1 kid, and that's Luna. And let me get her.
He wants to introduce you guys to the cat. So, we just got her in May, early May. We really wanted some kind of pet, and at first we were gonna get like a snake, a ball python, and then we realized that thing is gonna get 5 feet long. Like that's my height almost, and we just weren't with it. So we went to like an animal shelter in Poughkeepsie, and we found Luna, and she picked us, because I swear, like when we walked past her cage, she was just like meow, meow, meow. Like she wanted to get our attention, and we interacted with her for a few, and we fell like in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
And this is her.
Yeah, she busy. She don't like
Luna baby.
Well, yeah, I like cats more because they're so easy to take care of. You know, dogs, you gotta walk them, and it's too much work.
We're cat parents. Mm-hmm.
I like to chill. They like to chill. Like, you're similar.
He's an introvert. Cats are usually introverted. And now Ness is gonna ask me one last question.
Last question? Okay, let's get to it. What one piece? Oh, here I go. Man, I can't read. I'm in college. What is one piece of advice you give your future children?
One piece of advice that I'd give my future children is to be themselves. I really heavily stress that, because I feel like we live in a day and age where everybody just wants to fit in and be themselves. So they're willing to like block certain parts of their personality just to feel like they belong. And I feel like there's just, it's so great to be different and to have something about your personality that's just like, it stands out from the rest. Because I feel like if people are more themselves, then we can all learn from each other. Like whatever one person lacks, the other person packs, and like that way people grow and they learn. And I think you should just be like true to yourself. I think that that's so important.
That's a quote right there. What one person lacks, another person packs.
We out here making quotes. So we're on our way to Target and to this place that we like to go to. It's called Mother Earth. So they sell a lot of like organic, vegan products, ingredients, food items. It's one of our favorite stores. I feel like ever since I got really serious with Ness, I got to explore like Poughkeepsie a little more, and like I know what like I can't even talk. I know what certain stores like I like and what I don't like, so we found a lot of good like favorite spots down here. For example, there's this one place that we go to pretty often. It's called Vitality Bowls, and we like to eat acai. It's good.
Oh yeah, she put me on.
Let me show them this. So today we went to Mother Earth, and I purchased like this vegan dessert that I was telling you guys about earlier, and he wanted to get a chapstick, right? But it expires November 2018. Okay, I showed you guys that it expired November 2018.
They ain't see it. No, they need proof. Not. Hey, come back.
So, you know, it was after we had already gotten home that we realized, like, we just got an expired chapstick. And Ness was like, what you said? You said something else. Tell the people what you said.
Well, I ain't gonna be putting no expired chapstick.
He said he was suing.
Oh yeah, I just be playing.
He said he was suing because his lips are not about to fall off or anything like that. And so yeah, we're gonna go get our money back or get a new chapstick. What's wrong with those people having expired chapsticks and shit?
Where they do that at? Mother Earth. We ain't down them though.
They're still one of our favorite stores, but like, just don't sell people expired chapstick. Here's our college campus. Well, this is technically off campus, but this is where we live for this summer.
Don't be trying to run up.
Here's Ness driving.
Don't run up. Get done up.
He don't know what he's talking about, but it's such a beautiful place. Like, there's a lot of trees, there's a lot of like flowers everywhere.
It's hot here today. I'll put on some music. It's my music, so I ain't gonna get no copyright. You know, I'm gonna promote my album. It came out 2 years ago.
We're in the car on our way to Target, and Ness is playing his album, and there is one song on that album that we go crazy for. Play it, babe. Play that, babe.
Usually I don't do this over ladies, but this girl got me going crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. Blowing up your phone. Maybe I'm just crazy. Knocking on your door. Maybe I'm just crazy. Looking through your picture. Maybe I'm just crazy. I just really miss.
So we here at Target.
Target. That ain't it.
But we went to Mother Earth before. You know, we had some ice cream. Spilled it on my pants. You know, messy.
I was about to be like, what are you showing them?
No.
But we returned that expired chapstick, and we went to go find out that all the chapsticks there were expired.
No, not all the chapsticks.
All right, not all the chapsticks, but all the ones that of the brand that he got were expired.
Yes. So now we're about to go to Target and get.
I forgot what we came to Target for.
To get the a dresser thing for you. Oh, you.
Oh yeah.
All them clothes that you got.
Clothes?
Yeah.
That? I thought we were getting it for all my skin stuff.
I mean, yeah, we could do that. But a dresser for all that skin stuff? I was supposed to get like a bucket or something for that.
I don't want a bucket.
You want a drawer? A clothes drawer for that?
No, I'm saying there's like stackable, like, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. There's like these plastic drawers. I don't know how to say that word, drawers.
Huh?
I don't know. There's like some words that I can't really say.
Get it right. Get it right. What?
Drawers.
What is that?
Drawers, like
Drawers.
drawers.
Whoa, hey, I got a word to tease her with now.
All right, drawers, right? We're gonna get like stackable drawers that you can like. Oh man.
It's okay. The secret's out.
That you can put like stuff in, because like our bathroom is full of like my products and his products, so we want to organize it in a way that. What?
Full of your products.
No, he got products too.
Yeah, in the bin. In a little bin.
Yo, you've been exposing me on this.
It's alright. This is exposable love.
Disposable love?
Exposable love.
I don't like that.
You're used to it.
So yeah, we just want to keep a little more organized and stuff. Today we got a mop and
You did mop.
some detergent. Maybe it's not detergent, but it's like the floor cleaner. Like we mix that with water and then I mop today.
Let's go outside and continue this. It's hot.
Spring cleaning. But yeah, it is hot because I'm getting a little.
Oh. We at Target. Can't even see you.
Let's go.
I never recorded in a store before, so you know.
First time for everything. And honestly, we're dressed the way we love to dress, like bums. Okay? Bums.
The bum life is good though. You don't gotta worry.
Beautiful, understanding mammals.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what my dad taught me and my brother. Beautiful, understanding men.
And then he passed it on to me, so you know.
Yeah.
Such a nice day out here today.
It is.
Like, I really want to go to the pool. I'd like to go to the beach. I'd like to do something because it's just too beautiful out. I could catch a tan standing right here.
Walking to Target. Thank you. It's on me though. So if you ready.
I'm liking this. But I don't know if polka dots are like my thing, you know?
We're gonna show. Oh damn!
What do you think?
That ain't it.
Let's be out.
So dang. The camera about to die.
The camera is about to die, but
I thought I charged it. I did charge it, but
let me mention something to you guys. I think it's so weird, the word Wednesday. It's spelled Wednesday, but people say Wednesday. Like, I don't really get it. Why isn't the N before the D? Why is it Wednesday? And what reminded me of that was there's a brand at Target called Wednesday. And I was like, Wednesday.
what? Maybe the D is silent. Ever thought of that?
There ain't no silent D because it's Wednesday. Oh,
No, when.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I ain't got nothing to say.
It might die, so you know, it might cut it short. But we'll be back.
What up, y'all? It's Bren.
And Ness.
And we're about to go where, babe?
To the stew.
Cooking up.
I'm gonna work with Lil Kel, kind of new artist. So we're gonna see what we make.
We gonna make hits.
Yeah, we're gonna make hits.
Hits. We're getting in the car now. It's such a beautiful day. Okay, so I'm in the car waiting for Ness to come back. He went to just go fill up my water, but I wanted to talk about like studio experience. Like my first time going to the studio was a few months ago. Courtney met up with JSDG Beats. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I screwed it up. He's a great producer as well. And Suave the Don to make a song, and I got to see the whole song making process, and it was amazing to me, because it's just like you get to see like how much work and how much time it takes for the artists and the producers to get together and make something great. And that one song I just love, and it's just so special to me because it's like I was actually there for it. Like I got to see it getting made. And this is about my like 4th time at the studio with him, and every time I have a good time. I mean, you know, he produces good work. The people he usually like links with produces good work as well. But yeah, I'm excited for today.
Me too. It's been a minute since I've been in the studio like that. But like with an actual artist.
We looking our best today. I don't know if you noticed, but letting you guys know.
Looking alright, but she looking fire. Look at her.
I don't know, I feel like I look like a 12-year-old, but if he says I look fire, then I look fire. So we just got to the city, and you know, Ness asked me my favorite question in the world. He said, "Are you hungry?" And the answer to that is yes.
Yeah, so we got some time to kill. So we're gonna walk around in this neighborhood, this foreign neighborhood, see what we got to eat. What you trying to eat?
I'm just trying to eat something good and vegan.
Yeah, you better say that. Look at her.
Such a nice day.
Looking all good.
I tried.
Zoom
I
in
tried.
on you. Yes, that's mine.
Oh, babe.
I don't even know how to
love
hold this
you.
camera. Love you too.
We're just glowing in the city, and we're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna see what kind of restaurant we want to go to. You know, the city has a whole bunch of things to choose from, so we got options, unlike in Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, it smells good too.
It's probably that non-vegan food, though. You know how they be doing.
Yeah, it says lobster
Where does it say lobster?
right there in front. The maroon thing.
Lobster.
She got me shining with her techniques and stuff, her face and stuff.
You know, I just came to upgrade him, and he came to upgrade me, and that's what a good relationship is about.
It's true.
He came to my rescue, and I came to his skin rescue and his rescue as well.
Yeah. But so I got an extra from you? You didn't get extra from me?
No, you gave me a lot of extra.
I know, we gave each other a lot.
Oh wow, babe, it's so nice. I love the city. Even though it's just
Some
like
parts.
a hassle to park and...
Some part.
But yeah, comment below. Let us know what you guys like to do in the city. Because we're open to try new things, and
Yeah.
maybe record ourselves trying those new things.
It
So
look
that
like
you
we
guys
in
can
Cali,
see.
don't it?
We just might be.
So we just went to Modern Love. What you think about it?
I loved it. Like I had a classic cheeseburger. It was so good. Like the vegan cheese on it, superb. Like I don't have any complaints. Why do you have to show?
No, I gotta keep showing them the outfit. You look good.
You know.